Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, man, trying to cook up this NBA playoffs per usual, man. Game 7. We're here, man. I told y'all we would make it here, man. A lot of y'all doubted it. A lot of y'all doubted the Celtics, man. I've said for majority of the season, I think the Celtics are the best team in the NBA. They sure look like it to begin the season. They kind of tailed off there in the end. And then this postseason, they've had their highs, they've had their lows, man. They were down 0-2. I told y'all, don't worry. I still think they're the better team. I told y'all down 0-3. I think they might be the first team in NBA history to come back and win a series down 3-0. We're now at that point, man, where they're favored to do exactly that and become the first team in NBA history to overcome the 0-3 deficit. No team has ever done it. It's actually 150 and 0 in the entire history of the NBA, man. Kind of crazy. Celtics are favored to be the first team to do it by 7 points. Do they do it by 7? We'll talk about it, man. We'll cook it up per usual, man. I'm super excited about this game 7. We're going to cook it up per usual, though. If you're looking for more of this great content, y'all know what to do, man. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Click the link in the description. Takes you right to my handicapper page, man. There you can find my long-term packages and my top plays. My $19 NBA Jam Session play is my favorite play in the NBA every night. It's the play that I have the most money on, man. You can find that play link in the description. And like I said, my Major League Baseball play as well. We've been pretty hot on both top plays over the last few days, man. Hop on one of those. Or a long-term package, man. Let me help you make some money over an extended period of time. I offer 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, and seasonal. However you want to do it over at Pickdawgz Premium. You can do it, man. I'm also active on Twitter all day, man, at Parlay Guy J. Follow me there. And my live show, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. I will be back at that time as I bring on a guest and we just continue to chat NBA hoops, man. So come spend some time with your guy later on that live show, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, man. Game 7, Eastern Conference Finals. Can Miami steal the last and final one? Or will Boston be the first team to overcome the 3-0 deficit and make NBA history? We shall see, man, and we're finna cook it up per usual. Thank y'all for joining me on this journey. And without further ado, man, let's make some money tonight and let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, man, we're here. Game 7. Miami in Boston. Trying to close out the Boston Celtics, man, but the Celtics have now fought back, all the way back from down 3-0, and are now favored to be the first team in NBA history to overcome the 3-0 deficit, man. They're favored by 7 total, 203.5. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I like the Celtics to win the game, as I have been saying, over the entire course of the series. I think the Celtics are the better team, player for player, roster for roster, team for team, talent for talent. I think the Celtics are the better team at home. I know they've been a 50-50 team at home in the postseason, man, but this is the Celtics, and I do expect them to win this game tonight and close out the Miami Heat. Now, with that being said, I don't want to lay the 7. Man. I can see this game being super competitive, and I don't expect this Miami team to just lay down and allow the Celtics to close them out. I have a lot of money already on this game, as I did bet, as I've told y'all plenty of times earlier in the series, that I think the Celtics are going to come back and win the series. So I have a pretty substantial amount on Boston just to win the series, and I don't want to lay the 7 in this matchup, me personally. I do think they win the game, and I could see an avenue where they do it dominantly, as we've seen them do in closeout games, man. Boston in closeout games this postseason has been nothing but money. Now, all that being said, I think the best play in this basketball game tonight is the under 203.5, man. We've been on the under the last few games, and I think it's going to be a great place to be in this one. Game 7 closeout game, as I have continuously told y'all, usually are more defensive. Teams get tight, and games fall underneath totals, man. And I think that's exactly what's in order here in this one, man. That's been the key for this Celtics team over this 3-game winning streak. They've stepped it up defensively, man. That has been the key for the Celtics team. For me, this entire playoff run, really the story of their season. Last year, with Ime Udoka as their head coach, man, Boston defensively was the #1 team in the NBA. They almost were doing historic stuff defensively, man. With Missoula, they've kind of taken a step back defensively. But over the last 3 games in this series, that's been the key, and that's been the reason they have now tied the series up and are trying to become the first team to overcome a 3-0 deficit. Defensively, I've really loved what I've seen from Boston, and I expect them to show that same defensive intensity in this one, as that is what's led them back in this series. On the other side, Miami, their chances of winning this game is making this a typical Miami-type game. Beating up the Boston Celtics, being really physical, playing that Miami defensive bully-type basketball. That's what Miami plays, and hitting down, knocking down their open shots. I think that's exactly what they're going to try to do, man. And I think defensively we see Miami play a really good, sound game as well. And I think just like the last two, we fall underneath the total, man. Total in the last game opened up around 210-ish, came down to 208.5. Fell underneath the total. Now the books have adjusted, now down to 203.5 in this one. I think it's for good reason. I still think it's slightly too high. I think it's going to be a true under basketball game. That's what I think is the best play in this one. So under 203.5 for me. And I like the Celtics to close out the Miami Heat, man. I'm a little uncomfortable laying the 7, but I do think they win the basketball game. So that's what I like in this one tonight. And that's going to conclude today's episode on the Jam Session on May 29th, 2023, man. Thank y'all for watching. Smash that like button for your guy, man. Subscribe if you're new, and drop y'all like down in the comments. As you know, I love going through, seeing who y'all like, man. My best bets can be found over at Pickdawgz Premium. Click that link in the description. Takes you right to my handicapper page, man. There you can find my long-term packages and my top plays, my $19 NBA Jam Session play, and my MLB play of the day, man. We've been pretty hot on both plays as of late, so hop on both of those. Or like I said, I offer long-term packages, man. Let me help you make some money over an extended period of time, man. I offer 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, monthly, yearly, and seasonal. However you want to do it over at Pickdawgz Premium, you can do it, man. I'm also active on Twitter all day at ParlayGuyJ, man. Follow me there. Any questions, concerns, or anything like that, y'all can hit me in the DM. And my live show, I will be live, man, 3 Central, 4 Eastern, man, as I bring on a guest and we continue just to chat about the NBA playoffs, man. And as y'all know, it's a live show, so I love hearing what y'all got to say in the live chat. Come join us on the show, man. 3 Central, 4 Eastern, man. Super excited about this Game 7 tonight. Hopefully we make some money like we have been over the last few games, man. We've had a great run in the postseason, in the playoffs. Let's keep that rolling in this Game 7 into the NBA Finals, man. Thank y'all for watching. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man, and I'll see y'all later on. I'm out of here. Peace.